It's the second piece of the fuel regulator.
How did it get all the way fucking down here?
The rabbits took it.
Oh, right.
We got to a certain part of the bunnies took it. And then he went down the mountain, went to the right to the hidden wall to get the health upgrade. That's what it said in the guide thing I had too.
Okay.
These fuck damn rabbits. So what's the thing? What are you doing here exactly?
Getting all three of the fuel regulator parts.
Well, why did you come here? Is it just treasure again?
We crashed.
Yeah, we crashed.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but we also crashed here, and we can't move forward unless we get all the pieces.
I guess once we get the fuel regulator and get back to the
It'll
plane,
be a boss
we'll probably
fight.
battle something afterwards.
Like in the plane? Is there gonna be a plane segment?
There is another plane segment that I can think off the top of my head.
No, like where you fight someone in the plane?
I don't think there's any fights in the plane off the top of my head, but I would not be surprised if there was one here.
Hey, watch it.
Watch it, you fucking retard.
Okay,
so rabbits.
Okay, so got
Tricks are for your mother.
Hey, fuck you. He shoots him.
Okay, saw that, MJ?
Yep, I saw a sliding.
Yep, ice physics!
Oh god! Oh.
Ice
Okay.
dropping.
That happened.
Yes, that was a thing.
Oh, we did not go this way. Okay.
Yes.
Where's Maui Mallard? Remember that
Where's
game?
Webby?
Yeah, where's Webby? Webby.
She's apparently near the plane.
Where's Alexander Skarsgård?
Jesus.
He's in this game.
That would be weird.
I saw
Final
Justice League the other day.
Oh, did you like it?
You know what I gotta say? I like it a lot.
Okay.
However, I want my girlfriend, and DC's just like, I don't know, they're fucking up.
Yeah.
The thing with
You were saying
DC,
this movie came earlier than it should have.
yeah. Well, what the problem is you know, like with Marvel,
They're trying a little too hard to compete with Marvel.
it's not even that.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's the fact that with Marvel, they make Guardians of the Galaxy, like, starts like back. All right, so they make Captain America, they make Thor, they make they make all these movies, and then they make Avengers.
Yeah.
But with Justice League, they made Superman, and that was it.
It's Superman.
And
They made Superman, Superman 2.
No, Superman 2 wasn't out. They made Superman.
No, it's Batman v Superman.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Whatever.
Superman 2, basically.
Whatever.
Superman, Batman.
But they didn't. You know what I mean?
Superman
They didn't do and they made Wonder Woman.
And Wonder
But they didn't do a backstory for Aquaman. They didn't do a backstory for Flash. They didn't do a backstory for Cyborg. They just threw them into other movies. So when I went with my girlfriend, she was like, I don't know what all their backstories are. Like, I don't know what any of these characters are. So
that is definitely understandable considering how it was handled.
yeah, but like when you go into Marvel, you know all their backstories because they make all the movies affiliated with those characters already.
Except for Black Widow.
Yeah, but no one gives a fuck about Black Widow.
Well, yeah.
Or Hawkeye.
Nobody gives a fuck about Hawkeye. Their backstories are like, who gives a fuck? It's a guy who shoots arrows and a bitch.
Yep, Black Widow's hot and Hawkeye's a smartass.
Yeah, like that's
it.
But like Flash.
Well, I do love the actor they got for Hawkeye.
Yeah, but but they're not. They don't have like an origin. They just signed up for Shield. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but
like the Flash has powers. How did he get them? You know, like they reference it, but like you want to see it. You want to know, like you want to know the character.
That's what future movies will be for.
Yeah, but again, like with Hawkeye and Black Widow, it makes sense for them being S.H.I.E.L.D. agents because, well, they are S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in most continuities of the comics.
Yeah.
I think we need to go back up to all the fuel regulator parts.
Yeah.
But they, you know what I mean? Like they just did. They're not doing it right. They're like, or, you know, like I don't care because I know all the backstories.
Yeah, but like here's the thing with Hawkeye specifically for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I do love the actor they got from him and how it's portrayed because the Hawkeye I know is from Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes.
Okay.
Which is the more smart aleck kind of persona who feels like he could take on anyone, even someone like the Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah,
to me, I felt like what was it, Jeremy Renner? I want to say his name was. Captured that perfectly.
Yeah, I've always known Hawkeye to be smartass too. And when I used to read Hawkeye comics, he was still in the purple suit.
Yeah, and
like he was in.
I mean, having a different costume doesn't
sometimes that bothers me.
Yeah, different costumes don't necessarily bother me. I mean, hell, like the first X-Men movie, they actually did make a throwaway joke about that.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, what were you expecting? Yellow spandex?
Yeah. And then they bring it back in the Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
Well, they brought it back in First Class.
No, they in the Wolverine movie. Well, yeah, they're wearing all their X-Men suits. But in the Wolverine movie, the one where he fights Silver Samurai, the girl gives him a briefcase and it has the Wolverine costume in it.
Which,
like Batman, everyone knows Batman's story. They didn't have to redo him again.
Well,
But a lot of people don't know Flash. You know, a lot of people don't know.
well, here's the thing,
They're
though.
doing
I
some
mean,
money, so they went after the
my
big three.
my philosophy when it comes in, I'm surprised it's not something that's done as often, is to treat every game as if it was somebody's first.
That's Stan Lee had a quote. Every comic is somebody's first comic book, so you have to make it.
You have to make it.
Welcome them.
You have to be able to open to new people who are seeing these for the first time.
That's Stan Lee literally said that. That was
but at the same time, there are things like Batman's origin story. It's like, yeah, there are people who've seen it to death, but there are probably people who haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everybody knows Batman now. But
well, Batman as a hero is a household name at this point because he's like on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like people know Batman way more than they'll know Flash.
Well,
that's because DC themselves are marketing him like a whore.
That they are.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I know Flash, but I don't know fucking Cyborg's thing at all.
Oh, Cyborg is probably like one of the most memorable characters of the original Teen Titans animated series.
Exactly, but people know him from that, and that's not him at all. That's not his character.
That's like almost none of their characters.
Yeah, they're literally like fucking caricatures in that fucking show.
Whoa, wait.
Well,
Norper, are you referring to the original version?
Yeah, that's not like the Teen Titans comic at all.
Are you sure you're not confusing with Teen Titans Go?
No, I'm 100%.
The original was a lot darker.
The show was good. But it was not Teen Titans. That's not what they're like in the comics.
Well, yeah.
That's not what Slade is like. That's not what Terra was like.
They tried to make it kid-friendly, too.
Yeah, they tried to make it kid-friendly, but you can't do that with comics. Like, not all the time.
It depends.
But the Teen Titans...
Batman the animated series.
The Teen Titans
I rest my case.
It's still not Batman. I would argue... I would argue that it's less Batman. Are you talking about which one? There's like a million.
The one that's called the animated series.
Yeah, but it's still pretty on the nose. Despite they use guns and shit. Like it's pretty spot on. But in Teen Titans, Robin doesn't like they don't act the way they act in the comics. Like Starfire is not trying to fuck Robin constantly. And Terra in the comics never liked Beast Boy. She was using him in fucking Slade. But they made it some kind of convoluted love story. It's just they tried to make it more of a high school drama / superheroes.
I don't mind them trying to make like a unique story out of it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's just not the same. So if you watch that and you're like, oh, this is Teen Titans, and then you're gonna like go read a comic, it's the equivalent of watching it's the equivalent of watching Batman '66 with Adam West and being like, this is Batman, and then walking up to a real Batman fan and being like, that's not Batman, this is.
Your angle now.
I can definitely see that. I mean, hell, like. I would say, like, that's kind of the same people, like, that were, when the Adam West show was still airing originally, were saying that this is not Batman because they were coming off of the comics.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I love Batman '66, but I would never be like, oh, that's the definitive Batman.
No.
But when people get first introduced to things, that's their first, introduction to it. To them, that's what's right.
Yeah. I mean, I would argue that, yeah, well, I personally I still enjoy Adam West Batman from time to time. Although I wouldn't say it's good or bad. I would just say it's a different take.
It's a parody. It was really supposed to be just comedy.
It's more of a different take on the same character.
Yeah. Which works in comics because there's so many different universes.
Exactly.
But
because Batman's over 75 years old and close to 80 at this point.
If you look at the first comics of Batman, he's a completely different character now to the now.
Exactly.
In Bob Kane's Batman, he killed people. He didn't have that rule. Yeah. He did whatever the fuck he wanted.
I mean, hell, the Silver Age era, like Superman, one of his powers, he was able to shoot rainbows out of his fingers.
And let's not talk about the time in the comics where Joker didn't kill anybody. He was literally just a prankster. Like he was like pies in the face, like I'm the Joker. You want a whoopee cushion? I'm the Joker.
Oh god.
That guy just died. There's no way he survived that.
Okay. So this is our boss fight.
What do you do? Hit bombs back at him?
Yup.
the fuck happened to you?
Oh, okay, yeah, you hit them off, like, to the side. And
Yeah,
circle back in.
okay, here's the thing though. In addition to you losing health, you also have to worry about the plane. If
Right.
the plane takes too many hits,
Right.
it's instant death.
Yeah.
Do you have to worry about the bugle boy?
Definitely want to clear the bombs. I'm noticing that.
You have to clear the bombs at the very least, and you have to kill the Beagle Boy so they don't distract you from hitting the bomb.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just
I like how they
shadows.
just rub their hands together like.
And also,
Yeah.
oh hi, other main staple villain,
I'm horny.
Glomgold?
Glomgold.
Yeah.
It's his rival.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
can't hit that one now.
How is that guy still alive? The bomb blew right next to him.
They're invincible to their own bombs. That's
I wish
how
I
it
was
is.
invincible to whatever
Friendly
I
fire
made.
is not a thing in this universe.
Yep.
Look at Launchpad's face, like, please help.
And why is Webby driving the plane?
I'm assuming the back one is the one that drives. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because he said that he crashed the plane and he was sitting in the back.
Okay, you know what? That actually would
So
make
I'm
sense.
assuming that I don't know
I mean,
why.
It is in the center of the plane.
Yeah, I don't understand
So
why
it
it would
might
be
make
that way.
sense. Well, I would take the front seat because it's like near where the frickin'.
Yeah, you have a better view.
I mean, normally, yes, you would want to have the pilot be in the front seat because they need to be able to see where the hell the
See.
plane's going.
Then the plane might be. Then being in there might allow you to see in the back more easily.
Yeah, but it's also like no, they do get hurt.
Oh,
I would
It was
imagine
on the bomb.
that'd be distracting because you're trying to watch out for all the shit and then the person in the front's moving around. That'd be
Well, apparently some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it a full circle. Well, we did just kill a man.
Oh,
Joe.
Jesus.
There's no way
God
he survived.
damn it!
He's going right for the Twin Towers.
Jesus.
Try it the other way around and I couldn't
Oh,
agree
yeah.
more, Webby. Pickle
What is? He's going for the island of Hiroshima.
shadow faster.
What?
You know.
It always goes back to that, doesn't it?
Why do you hate Hiroshima so
All right,
much? My
I'll change
God.
it up. Oh no, Nagasaki's being bombed by the.
Man, God damn it!
I can almost.
We can't win.
He's going straight for Pearl Harbor. Hey, look, it's Oogie Oogie.
By the way, that wasn't the boss. That was just a mini boss.
Oh!
It's Dinosaur.
Wow, so this level's pretty long too. Shit.
Yeah. That sound is where your real boss is. What your real boss is going to be.
The T-Rex.
To get between me and the
Yes, a T-Rex in a freaking Himalayan mountain, MJ.
I like how he says it won't last long between me and. He's like, I will kill whatever that giant monster is.
I am my
Is it Yeti?
Smarter than the Smarties,
Why does he
and
just keep
tougher
running
than
back
the
on
Duffies.
screen, then
If
walking
anything's
away?
in there, it
It's a
can
cave
just
duck.
Step aside.
Does he have brain damage?
I
Probably.
mean, he was frozen in a block of
You
ice.
take good care.
That can't be good for you.
It can't, but it does increase your wiener size.
Oh shit! Off the.
Doctors hate him. He encased his balls in ice.
Top 10 reasons why you should case yourself in ice. Number 4 will shock you.
God
And
damn.
it's like a picture of a dick.
Oh God.
Billy goats hate him. Find out how he shrunk his dick.
Huh?
I knew that was going to happen too.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about.
Almost
it.
got a million
You just come
billion.
back wherever.
Yeah, exactly. It only mattered if I was playing on a higher difficulty.
You know, it probably is good we did this on easy. just so
Where
we
is
don't
my
have to worry about all that
scrotum,
crap.
dude?
Yep.
MJ, have you been tickling my penis?
I've thought about it.
Not recently.
I woke up. Oh, my daggone. Oh, my dag.
Oh. Okay, seriously, knock it off your toe.
Uh,
Save it when you're both out of here.
MJ,
I'll take that day.
the sweet nectar of my daggone
I'll go
will
all,
heal your
I'll go all
wounds.
down that daggone.
Dude, I mean, wouldn't you love if you go to the fairy fountain in Ocarina of Time and the fairy comes down, she goes, "Oh, Link, touch my daggone. I'll heal your wounds." Yeah.
I was on your daggone, meatbag.
Yep.
Give me your-
Just a
give me-
hallway, and here's our boss.
I knew it. It's been,
Oh, a giant wolf yeti.
it's Pete from Goofy.
The Goof Troop.
And we'll
Oh,
always
God.
be together.
Oh, okay, you gotta climb up to be able to hit him in the head. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that.
If that was a thing, that would be cool.
What, the blocks along
Yeah.
the bottom of his head to hit him?
Yeah.
Well, they basically came up
They
with
would,
the
they would
idea-
have to slow that down though. That'd be way too fast.
They have the idea of smacking a ball into an ice cube, and basically lower him so you can smack him. That works too.
Kiss him on the teeth. No, he just dropped a block of coal. Oh, my head. My foreskin.
boss seems easy, at least so far.
Yeah, this is probably the easiest boss in this game.
I was gonna say, though,
yeah, but you gotta think, it doesn't go in any certain order. So this could be the first boss.
WayForward games, I can say their boss fights aren't usually the most impressive.
Well, then again, with a game like this where you can use the level, you can do the levels in any order.
This could be the first boss. You know?
Yeah, just as much as the Transylvania boss could easily be the first one, or
true.
the Amazon.
Yeah. I'm saying overall in general, sometimes...
Like, these 5 levels specifically, you can do in any order you want.
You know what game...
Now you can only hit the middle block.
You know what game I've been playing and I've been having a blasty blast with it?
What?
Wario World 3, or Wario Land 3.
I played a bit of that one. I liked it.
I love in Wario Land that the, at least in the third one, that you can't die.
Yeah.
And that the
oh, wow,
yeah,
that's a dick move.
What a prick. That the,
You have to get him when he's not jumping.
when you get hurt by the enemy, that's like the power-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember I've never owned the game. I played a lot of demos of it in stores, and that was like... People say that's like the best Wario Land, I'm pretty sure.
It is.
I know, I think it was 2 that had the power-up that was like a zombie-esque thing, but apparently originally that was supposed to be him being drunk.
Yeah. And
I love
go back to
Wario.
Wario Land 2. I always got stuck at the sink level for some reason when I was a kid.
Wario's one of my favorite IPs.
Yeah. I've kind of thought about playing Wario Land Shake It for a while. But
That's a fucking great game. Dude.
I have a lot of trouble finding everything, though. That's why I haven't really gone back to it.
Wario World on the GameCube, or was it Wario Land? Is that the one on the GameCube?
Wario Land Shake It was the Wii one. Wario World was the GameCube one.
Yeah.
Is it
I like both of them.
Yeah, Wario World's really fun. It's very short, though.
Oh, yeah. It feels kind of arcade-like, too.
Don't be daft, lass. This monster tried to pummel me. I nearly cashed my last check.
He tried to fucking kill me. You think I'm just gonna forgive you?
He says no mercy and he blows its head off with a shotgun. And then it's like, Scrooge McDuck, no mercy.
Webby, you understand?
You know what I hide under this top hat? A gun! To cap any motherfucker who keeps me from my money!
Where is
What is it in that book? Like, seriously, in the show, like, that handbook literally has the answers for almost everything plot convenient.
Scrooge McDuck.
No, I'm saying, like, the Junior Woodchuck, whatever the hell it was.
Oh.
You don't suppose...
It's supposed to be a joke.
I know, but it's just like, what doesn't it have at that point?
Here's your thorn, Abigail.
In terms of plot exposition.
The lost crown of Genghis Khan.
What the fuck?
The treasure was the thorn in his...
Oh, wait, fucking Genghis Khan is canon in this universe?
Yep.
There was a duck Khan that ran around killing other ducks? You know what's creepy is that crown is actually pretty accurate to the crown of Genghis Khan.
Thank you enough.
Never would have found the treasure. Oh,
I
in
must
fact,
type some
you
subtitles there. It didn't look right.
I mean, Scrooge McDuck is supposed to be Scottish.
Yeah.
So, what may look like grammatically incorrect statements are actually normal forms.
Looks like it said cano instead of cannot. It was either a typo or a pun that completely went over my head or didn't make sense.
I think it's more because they're trying to text it out like the dialect of Scrooge.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I just thought it was a typo.
Whatever. Knows? Who cares?
But
the duck would be gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting the burpees.
That's nice. Everybody loves the burpees.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. But something I did notice, which I briefly mentioned, is that when you're going into the low screen for the level, it does show you the icon of an enemy for that level.
Huh. Neat. Wow, you got more big gems than little gems.
Haha!
Protecting that duck family jewel.
I'm gonna give you my big gem, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fat diamond.
Genghis Khan is mine, lads. All it took was a bit of tenacity and perseverance.
That gem is mine.
Yes, Abigail.
Is she actually in the family?
Apparently she's the granddaughter of Mrs. Beakley.
That makes sense.
So she's not actually, that's not really her uncle.
Nah, but you know how, like, you know, some families have like a family friend that might as well be family, even though they're not technically related. I mean,
Webby Vanderquack. That's her full name, huh?
Abigail
Vanderquack.
Webby Smelly Coon.
Set a good example for
That's
the
her full
lad.
name.
Jesus.
Welly.
That's quite a name.
Webby Smelly Snatch. Snatch hole.
Clearly. So now that we completed the level, let's do this again.
Huh? You were right.
Cash you can walk
Granddaughter
away from.
Bettina Beakley. You were right. And there was the crown.
Dude, what if he swallowed that and killed himself? Because he spits it out when he lands.
Yeah.
What if he was like... And no one can get down there to help.
I know,
them.
I know Family Guy actually made a more realistic parody of what would happen if someone actually did have that.
Oh yeah, like hits the fucking thing and it dies.
And they actually like break every bone in their body.
Yeah.
Oh god.